What's up everybody guys, welcome back to Myanmarun tutorial. As you saw the intro, we're gonna make the amazing interactive experience with only your laptop. So we don't need to use the Kinect, we don't need to any specific hardware. All you need to do is your laptop. So we're gonna use the TouchDesigner and Unreal Engine. So we have 5 steps. One is make the scene, 2 assign the fixtures, 3 simulate in TouchDesigner, and 4 convert it for DMX lights, 5 be interactive for human movement. I also showed the useful technique as a spice. So have fun in my tutorial. So let's get started. So I already have a basic setup for DMX lights by this video before. Please jump into the video and then set up a perfect. So if you already done, you must be stalking me, right? Just kidding. I appreciate that and I'm impressed your learning attitude. So let's do that. So the first is a make frame. So use a mod. So I'm gonna use the modeling tool, and which allow us to modify 3D models like Blender or Maya or something like that. So let's create the 2 box. The box is here. Oh, the size depth is 10. Okay, so I'm gonna make the one more box, but its width is so 99, no 90, and height is 90. It's a little bit small, so 98 and 98. Okay, cool. So and then we're gonna change the pivot. So now the pivot is here, but we want to change to the center. So that is really easy. So let's go to the form and edit pivot. So click on that, and we can select the center. That's it. So we also do the same thing in the other box. So let's do the center. Okay. So and then to make the flame, so we need to do we want to like a boolean. So to do that we need to change the scale of it. So let's change the scale here. This is a small one, okay, and then this is a big one, and we're gonna do the same position. So let's copy this position and paste it the position to here. Okay, so select the 2 boxes and let's go to the mesh, not the mesh, default model. Yeah, this model, and you can see the boolean. So let's click on that. So as you can see, we can make this flame. Okay, accept it. So finally we can make the this flame, but it's so, and then we're gonna, so let's say get back on the selection mode, and it's a little bit long depth, so change to here. So let's 0.1. Okay, cool. So let's make a material. So the material what we need is just emissive material. So let's make the new folder. Make new folder. The code that is called materials, and then right click and let's click the material. The name is emissive flame. Cool. So let's open the material, and then let's click the 3 and click. So if you click plus, if you click 3 and the left click, so you can make the color RGB. So let's change to the white. So that is a 111, and we're gonna add the multiply node, and then so let's choose the 10. So we need to change the shading model. It should be unlit. So and hook up it to the emissive color. So and apply, select, save. So and we need to apply the material to the flame. So if you click the emissive flame, and this you need to press this arrow button, so you can apply. So like this one. So that is so bright thing, I know. So let's place it to the what I want. So okay, so let's change the position. So the first one is 0, 0, 0, and also I'm gonna duplicate this flame. So please click on the Alt and drag it so you can duplicate it. And the position is -100. Yes. And also duplicate another version. So this is a 0, 100, 0. So if I'm gonna click the select the 3 of them and also duplicate it and move it back. So it's gonna be my 500. Yes, cool. So also we need to another one. So this one is for -1000. Okay. So also we need to place the DMX light to the correct position. So this one, and I want to change the scale because it's a little bit big. So the scale, I need to change all of them. So let's say 0.2. Okay. So first, moving head should be -5, -5, 150, and width is -50. So that is placed it here, the bottom left. So next one is this one is -5, and next 50 and -50. So this one is -5, -50, minus third one is -5, -150, and -50, and then this one is -5, 150, and 50. So it is a place to the top left. Yes. So this one is -5, 50, 50, 5, -50, 50, and the last one is -5, -150, 50. But it's so as you can see, the DMX light placed it, as a y, like a z plus z axis is a up vector, but I want to rotate it, all of them. So I'm gonna select all of them and change the rotation y, and that is a -90. So now they face to the camera. So that is what I need. So I'm gonna also duplicate all of them and do the same thing. So press Alt and move it back, and also Alt, move it back, and then location is -503. Also same thing, -1003. Yes. Okay. So we also need a camera. So we're gonna add the camera from the cinematic camera actor. So the location is 551, 0, 0, and -80. So you can see it. Oh, that's good. So let's change the focus. If you click on the Dolo Debugs focus plane, so you can see where the camera the focus too. So if you down the scale, and I need to focus to the in front of one, so like here, a little bit forward. Yeah, okay, sounds great. So let's turn off the this button. Okay, and also if you click on the plane editor, so we don't see the camera view. So to do that, so we're gonna make the blueprint. So I do it in the level blueprint. So I'm gonna open the level blueprint and drag it here and close it. So we're gonna drag and drop camera actor from the outliner to the level blueprint. So I'm gonna add the get player controller, and from here we're gonna add the view target with blend, and hook up to here, hook it up, and I'm gonna hook up to the set view target with blend, and compile, save it. So let's play in the editor. Yeah, that's it. That's really cool. Okay, so let's assign. So next, let's assign the fixture to the DMX light. So back to the fixture. I'm gonna close it, and back to the fixture that is already created in the previous video. So let's open that. So now we have only 8 the patch. So but we need 24 patch. So I'm gonna add the how many 24 16, right? Yeah, we can add the 24 patches. Okay, let's save it. So as we did last video, so we need to patch, we need to assign the fixture to the DMX light using the patch tool. So we already duplicate the moving head that is in the second line. So let's click here, 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 this one and this one. And let's go to the DMX and the patch tool. So fixture patch is from the and address and rename. Boom. I think it's correct. Just make sure. 8, 9, 10. Ah, cool. So next, I'm gonna do the same thing to the last one. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And then let's go to the patch tool. And then we're gonna start from the 16 and address and rename it. Boom. And just make sure 0, 7, 8, 9, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Come on, it's perfect. It's perfect. That's really easy. Let's test it out. So let's open the console window. So I'm gonna select all of them and then send the DMX. So what about here and change? Oh, that is the same one. I don't know. Oh, I think the patch is different. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. So we need to change the Polish. So I'm sorry. So you need to change their address. Into the here. Oh, it's so difficult. Why? Yeah. And there is Tori collect. I think. Let's go to the control console window and then send the DMX. So what about the 7? No. 12. 12 is here. Okay, it looks perfect. I just want to just optimize this lighting. So because these moving head, like don't affect much to the this content. So I'm gonna change the I'm gonna change the quality level to the low, and the intensity max should be 500. And next here to here is medium, and intensity max is also 500. And the it should be really it's affected to the scene. So I'm gonna select the ultra, but I'm gonna decrease the intensity max. It's gonna be 1000, I think, and the distance max is 5000. Okay, cool. So now you can change the you can change the rotation. You can control the DMX light with the control console, but it's not the end. So because I want to be like interactive, we can finally open TouchDesigner, which we like. What we're gonna do is sending the rotation info of the pan and the tail toward like facing the location of the human. So we need to make almost the same scene in TouchDesigner. So I'm gonna delete all of them. I'm gonna add the box. I'm gonna add the box. So then the size is 0.1, 0.1, and 1. And anchor W is 0. So I'm assuming this is a DMX light. This is a light shaft, and I'm gonna have to know, and I'm gonna have to geo. So I'm assuming this is a moving head to 000. So do you remember the location? So there is a in TouchDesigner minus 1.5, 0 minus 0.5, and I think minus 0.05. Okay, so the for here, so for this for shoulder human movement. So I'm gonna add the sphere. So and the radius is 0.1, and I'm gonna add the null, and I'm gonna add the geo comp. So, and I'm gonna split the window, and I'm gonna select the geometry viewer. So this box should face to the this sphere using the rotation Y and the rotation Z, because rotation Z is for pen, rotation Y is for tilt. So to do that, we have to do some calculation. So it's like a math class. No? So I'm gonna add the object chop, which allow us to get the position, rotation, scale, or something like that. So, but we only need position. So I'm gonna also add the object for this one. Object drop to here. So I'm gonna add the us and connect it to object 2, and next is object 1 in this order. And I'm gonna select the subtract, and I'm gonna add the rename, because which me vector, and name to be slicing. So I'm gonna split the each axis. So first of all is Vy, second one is Vx, third one is Vz, and then I'm gonna calculate the pan. There is a that rotation in TouchDesigner. So to calculate it, we use the arctangent. Have you heard of that? So let's add the function chop, and we can use the arctangent. So there is a degree of the between two positions. So yeah, probably we learned it arctangent in school, but we didn't know how it's gonna work in real life. So now is the moment. Thanks for my math teachers. Mostly I slept in the class though. I'm a super bus student, I know. So I'm gonna rename to the degree, and I'm gonna add the null name. This is a stick. So let's next is for the tail. I'm gonna mass chop again, and one more to do that, because I want to do power calculation. So combine chop multiply, and so I'm gonna do the same thing for the x, not the mass, and more, and combine chop is, and I'm gonna add the mass again. Combine chops is that, and next is I'm gonna add the function. So, and then I'm gonna use the square root, and also I'm gonna add the function to use the arctangent. So, but it's there. I'm gonna connect it here, and I'm gonna connect it here. So make sure the order is correct. And the function is arctangent, and the rename no replace. And I'm gonna add the null is tilt deck. Okay, so we make the 2 degrees. So let's apply it. So this pan is for the Z, tilt for the Y, and change to the R, Y, R, Z, R, X. So you can see this box towards face to the this sphere. So if you remove the sphere, yeah, this is what I want. Okay, cool. But we gotta convert the value for the DMX, because this is a degree in the TouchDesigner. So it's a little bit complicated, but I just simplify. The rotation Z is for the pen, as I said, while rotation is for tilt. And the direction of the rotation is the opposite, so we need to multiply -1. The range of the Z rotation is minus 180 to 180, but pan is 0 to 550, 540. And in terms of the Y rotation, the range is minus 180 to 180. Tilt is 0 to 270. So I'm gonna convert it. So first of all, so when it comes to DMX Lite, they started the rotation from the minus 90 in TouchDesigner. So to do that, so we need to add 90, and then range is 360 minus 360 and 5, and then I'm gonna add the mass. And then do you remember the pan and the tilt is a 16-bit, so we need to expand the value for the 16-bit, so it's not 255, it's for 65535. And also when we send the 16-bit data, we need to separate it on the high value and the low value, because we can only send the range with the range that is 0 to 255. So I'm gonna separate it. I'm gonna add the mass. The range is 65536 to 256, and this is for the high. And I'm gonna add the limit. The type is loop, and the minimum is 0, maximum is 256. So I'm gonna call it low, and I'm gonna add the select and drop it here, and also select the low, and I'm gonna add the reorder, and the reorder method is the margin groups, and the value is n, no 2. So this is a really useful calculation for changing 16-bit to 8-bit, and separated to 8-bit. So I'm gonna select all, and the class selected. So I'm gonna make the comp, because it's very useful, so we can use it anywhere when you want to change 16-bit to the 8-bit. So I'm gonna call it 16. So if you make the really useful comp, I highly recommend to save it to the my component. So that is you can save it and you can use it wherever you want. So I already save it 16 to 8, so I can just drop it and connect it. Yeah, that's really useful, right? So I highly recommend it. So also I need to out, that's not myself. And I'm gonna add the null. Okay, next is for the tilt. So tilt range is 135 to minus 135 to 0 to 270, and also same thing, 0 to 270, and then 5535. And I'm gonna copy and paste this use for comp. I'm gonna reconnect it, and I'm gonna no. So I also make the constant chop, and I'm gonna have a I think seven function. So to send the DMX. So first is a color. Do you remember? Next one is dimmer. Third one is a pan high. Next one is pan low. Next is tilt high, tilt low, and so let's select. Let's drop to the pan high here and pan low here. This is for tilt high, tilt low. So dimmer is 255. Zoom is 255. So I'm gonna add the DMX out, and the interface is ArtNet. Okay, so let's back to the Unreal Engine. I'm gonna change the universe to the 1, and then get back to the DMX Lite level, and I'm gonna go to the project setting, and I'm gonna change the network interface to this one, the last one. I think the address of the TouchDesigner. So probably it's gonna be different from your environment, but I think it's gonna be work. So, and also we can check what the value that is sent from the TouchDesigner. So let's open the DMX channel monitor. So there is the same, right? 0, 255, 89. Sorry, it's I need to change it to here, not 3060 minus 3060. 3060 minus 180. So if you change this geometry rotation, so let's bring editor. So if you change, so you can see also the DMX light is changed, which is really cool. So we can confirm that is work in TouchDesigner. So I just make the one more geometry to get to avoid the like error. So but that is for the one DMX light, but we have to duplicate it for 24 lights. So do you think it's smart to copy and paste all of code in here? I don't think so. So we're smart guy. We are using the TouchDesigner Unreal Engine. We're really smart. So what we need to do is using the replicator. So I'm gonna select all of them except the DMX output. So I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna do a right click and the collapse selected. And the name is DMX master. And also I'm gonna add the custom parameter. The first one is pose and float and 3. The next is look pose. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna back and I'm gonna add the parameter and I'm gonna I also need to pose to 3 and I'm gonna apply it to here. Also same thing here. And then I also copy and paste the parameter. This is for the lookup position. 2, 3, and then apply it here. So I'm gonna add the replicator, and then this is by number and the bezel. Moving head and master operator is this. Oh, where are we going? This, and then number of replicant 24. So and I need to connect the output to the DMX, and I also need to merge. I don't need to connect it here. So to do that, so I'm gonna write some little bit just a little code, but it's so impressive because we can connect all of them by one code. So c dot out connectors 0 dot connect parentheses op parentheses merge one. Click on the all. That's super useful, right? So I also apply the position because everyone has a 000 position. So I'm gonna add the table. So this is the right position here. So fill is a set size. The low is 25 and the column is that's long tutorial. So first is the names like index and x, y, z. So let's split the window to see interactive going on. So first is a moving head 000. So we need to type the all of them. So I know it's super annoying. So hopefully we think them by CSV file, but CPP is necessary. So I think it's out of the level. So if you want to know to do that, leave the comment. But we need to do right now. It's this one minus 5 is 50 minus 150 and minus 150 150 minus 50 and 2 minus 5 minus 50 I finally typed all of them. So next, I'm gonna add the reorder and columns and in specify by name. So because Unreal Engine has a different coordinate of the from the TouchDesigner, so we need to change it. So index y z x. I'm gonna select except the first line, and the column is also do a thing. And also the unit is different from the Unreal Engine because TouchDesigner has a also different. So TouchDesigner has a right hand coordinate, even though UE has a left hand coordinate. So if UE say it's right, it means up in TouchDesigner. The size of the unit also different. In UE5, 1 means 1 centimeter. In TouchDesigner means 1 meter. To be fair, UE5 has a weird coordinate. So we need to divide it by 100. So I'm gonna add evaluate, and also I'm gonna add the table and adapter. So I'm gonna add the int me input cell dot bar parentheses divided by 100. This don't need minus 100. So I'm gonna copy and paste it here. This is 100. I'm gonna copy it and paste it. Yeah, x4 divided by minus 100. Y for 100. Z is for 100. So I'm gonna connect here. Y is 0. Okay. So we need to add one more parenthesis. Oh no. There is not. We don't need to two parentheses. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Cool. And I'm gonna add the no. And I'm gonna call it position. So back into the DMX master. So we're gonna add the code of parentheses positions me dot digits and 0. So I'm gonna copy it and paste it here. Positions. Oh, okay. I forgot the 0. And the copy and paste here. And the name is last one is a 2. Oh, and then let's recreate it so I can assign all of them, and everything has a different coordinate. So let's check to the Unreal Engine. So if you select all of them, and let's change the lookup position. Yeah, that's so cool, right? Okay, cool. Nice. So finally, last step is to be interactive. So we're gonna use the only camera so that is attached in your laptop. So the most of people can do that, right? So we need to know, so to the interactive and to reactive to the human movement. So we need to know the pixel of the human. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna add the video device in, and I'm gonna flip to do that. And then I'm gonna add the NVIDIA background. Okay, so we can get the white mask. And then lastly, blur. Not lastly, I'm gonna blur, and also I'm gonna add the level, and the gamma is here, contrast is here, and lastly I'm gonna add the blob track. So I'm gonna change the parameter. Minimum blob size is okay. The maximum blob is 0.8 or something. Maximum movement is 2. So you can tweak the parameter wherever you want, because everyone has a different environment. So maximum distance around there. Yes, and if you click the arrow, so you can see the UV. So because in rope drag chop, so track the blob, and it has a UV that means center of the block. So I can use this value to this lookup position. So I'm gonna select that and drop it here, and I need just U and the V, and So I'm gonna add that too. And the first row is names, and the first column is value, and channel per class. Okay. So just in case, I'm gonna trim. For in the case we have one more two more than one blocks, but it's you can change it for you can use it. You can make their experience for the two people or three people. So yeah, do whatever you want. So I'm gonna select absolute, and then I'm gonna after select, and I'm gonna select UB, and I'm gonna question. So this is for just already. So if there is no blob, so the center is 0.5, and so if 0.5 if me dot input value equal 0, else me dot input bar. Okay, I'm gonna add the math. This is for just u, and then now we need to add the constant, and then width, and then aspect ratio. So that is means the width of the screen. So I assume my projector has a project to the wall to the range of the like 4 meters, I think. So you can change it for your environment. And aspect ratio. So my projector has a 16:9. So I'm gonna like the 16 divided by 9, and this one is for not U, this is for B. So I'm gonna chop value and var -2, and copy and paste and 2. So for V, the range is I'm gonna copy and paste with -2, and then divided by constant 1 aspect ratio, and I'm gonna copy and paste, and not to -2. I'm gonna remove the minus here. So that is a really like a shaking value, so we need to smooth it. I'm gonna add a filter. So my favorite one is 1U, so I'm gonna change the parameter here, and finally this is a lookup position. So I'm gonna rename TX, TY, and no. So I'm gonna apply the TX to the here, Y to the here, and then I'm gonna recreate it, all of them. Okay, so let's back to the Unreal Engine. Open it. So you can see the light moves. The light moves along to your movement. I have a little bit more step to be more installation-ish. So I'm gonna select if the drop tracking doesn't track the human, so we need to I want to decrease the volume of the light, and also change the mode so that is not track the human human movement. So I'm gonna have the lag is 1, and I'm gonna also null, and I'm gonna add another parameter that is which I call switch, and apply here. So let's dive into here. So before apply the undig, I'm gonna add the noise, and then time slice is on. The name is decrease the period 10, and the seed is parent dot digit, and the roughness is here. Amplitude is 0.5, and I'm gonna add the math, and the range is -1 from the -1 to 1, and the -50 to 50, and I'm gonna add the cross, and then I'm gonna add the parameter which I need so switch that is I need. So I'm gonna apply the switch to here. So and then I'm gonna connect to here and then reconnect to here. Okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna copy here and then paste it here. I'm gonna deconnect it. So because I need to connect it from here to here and here. So make it clear. Okay. And also I want to change the dimmer and the zoomer, and I'm gonna add the mask. And second one is for the zoom, no and no. So for the dimmer 0.1 to 25 to 120, so you can change it to wherever you want. So for me 225, and I'm gonna apply here dimmer and zoom. So, and then don't forget to recreate it. And let's back to the Unreal Engine. So yeah, they changed for the human, and they lost it. They lost like this one, but they find the human. They chase again. So this is like a auto mode. So, and I figure out there is a weird things happen. There is the auto exposure. I don't like auto exposure, so I'm gonna disable the exposure. Okay, so cool. So there is a this is a all flow to make that. If you have a projector, let's set it up. Actually, I'm doing it my place. You can find the best place like park, child room, or washroom. I don't know. My set up is like this, and it's like a like a DIY, and it's not it's not desirable, but it's you can do because like I can do with like using the box, and my projector is so small. So if you are interested in the projector, so you can find the other video that I talk about the mini projector. So if you're enterprise people, so you will have more beautiful space. I know, but no, for me, duh. So probably you need to tweak the width parameter for your setup or change the location of the lights for whatever you want. So that's all. If you make more beautiful interactive experience based on it, why don't you post it in the Instagram? I'm really looking forward to seeing it. If you have any question or problem, leave the comment below. Thanks for the watching. Bye.